All right, better late than never. Here we are getting started. So find that comfortable, really anchored sit bones feel. And try and lift those shoulders up and back, getting your neck nice and long and your chin with your head is nice and tall with your chin parallel to the ground. Sometimes we're thinking like good posture is like this, but we want to just kind of keep everything aligned. And now we're going to do this belly button cat-cow thing with our breath. So we're just trying to bring some spinal mobility. So let me get my slippers on actually, because this floor is cold. What happened to this summer? Our spring was like summer and now it's cold. Okay. So breathe in really, really big. Find whatever direction of the cat-cow feels good for you. And this is kind of a piece of the pre-test. Checking in with where your mobility is right now. That belly button flashlight can curl inward, hug all of the muscles around your belly, and then shine that back light back to the back wall. And then sitting up nice and tall to the other direction. And if you're on different timing than me, that's fine. You know what you're doing. Hug all the muscles around and then shine that light forward. And now when you are in the curled part, the C-shaped spine part, think about your hips going back a little bit more to give you some room at your sacrum. It's like you're rolling back on your sacrum just a little bit in a way that feels comfortable. And if it feels like it's too much, then stop. And then when you're coming forward, with your heart center coming forward and open, imagine that these shoulders have a chance to open with your heart center shining that light open, and your shoulders come to the sides a little bit. Your neck is up. And it's almost like the shoulder blades come together a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing backward. And this time with the back C shape, try and think about the shoulder blades separating and coming apart, and then your clavicles are coming together around your sternum in the front. And now we're gonna sit up tall again, and one more time we're gonna bring that belly button flashlight forward and imagine your hips can open to the sides just a little bit, and your belly, you know, we always try to like tuck our bellies in. Let's let our bellies relax and just open up and soften. And then your muscles around your sacrum come together. So you can almost feel it if you put your fingers together on the sacrum and then you put your hand on your low belly. The things are just moving a little bit. And even if they move 1 little millimeter, it really is going to matter. All right. So now we're going to do that pre-test. It's going to be a little bit, the evidence is going to be skewed, right? Because we already did some movement. All right. So just kind of see where is your range of motion in a comfortable way. Maybe find a spot on the wall that you can keep in your mind for measuring later. Okay. And now we're going to press our feet into the ground. So just where you're at, it requires different muscles, and you can find something to hold on to, either your hips or your thighs or the chair, or if you're near a table or something. find something to hold on to and really engage all the muscles needed to press your feet into the floor. You can press your heels into the floor. You can press the balls of your feet into the floor. Press your toes into the floor. And you can see how it makes your legs wiggle all over the place and your sit bones wiggle because you're engaging all of those muscles differently. And then with your legs pushed into the floor, hug those muscles around your belly and then press your hands into your thighs. This is that isometric ab workout. Just kind of helps with the mobility of your spine and rib cage and hips and shoulder girdle, that whole little column. All right, and just relax and let everything go. And now we're going to do it again. Push your feet into the floor and hug those muscles around. And now we're going to do opposite. So if you can reach to press the inside of one leg with the opposite shoulder, just a little bit, the opposite hand, and then the other side. All right. And now let everything go and relax it out. Starting at the basics. Okay, and now press your feet into the floor one more time. And you can, if you have your hands on your thighs and you push your feet, you can feel those muscles like really engage. If you put your hands on the sides, you can feel your muscles engage. Put them on your back, you can feel the muscles because you've got muscles everywhere. All right, pressing your feet into the floor, bringing your muscle hug around your navel. Now we're going to shine that flashlight of our navel, and then we're just going to rotate a little bit so it's the shining the light is over one knee, and hold that for a breath or two, hugging around all of your muscles in your whole torso. And then we're going to bring it forward and to the other side, having your belly button flashlight shine over the other knee, and hold everything really, really tight with a big hug. And it's hard to keep breathing when you're holding your muscles in a hug, but you can do it, or you can take a break. Either is fine. Come to the center and then let it all relax. Okay. And now we're going to move upward. So we've just kind of created a lot of warmth and movement and circulation up our spine, our hips, down to our legs, our whole abdominal area. And now we're going to move up to the neck. And the neck is attached to the shoulders in so many ways. So we're going to move downward toward the hands. And this can help everybody. We're just doing it in a specific order right now. So try and keep that alignment. So if you can like look across the room straight ahead, or in a way that you feel like your sternum and your nose is aligned with your belly button. And the way I see you on Zoom is very different. So your straight upness. And now we're going to do that hug your hand around your ear and just engage a little bit. And we're going to hold our belly muscles together, and we're going to put our just like 10% of your strength, palm to the side of your head, and then take a break. And then palm to the side of the head and take a break. And it doesn't look like much when you're watching me do it, but you can feel when you have that sense of connecting your hand to the side of your head and then relax. And we're going to do it 6 times just for that quick moment. And I think we're at 5, and now this would be 6. And now shake it off. And I can feel that it's been engaging a muscle on the side of my neck that I haven't been using this morning or lately. So now we're going to do the other side. So keep that line nice and tall. And again, remember that your chin is parallel to the ground, your head is straight up in the sky as much as possible. And all of this will shift as you feel, stronger and more flexible. All of this changes. So we're just aiming towards a certain posture. You don't have to have it a perfect posture. It has to feel comfortable. That's more important. Hug around the navel and press into the side of your skull, not your jaw, and let go. And number 2, press and let go. And very lightly, it's not so like huge of a muscle movement, and let go. And here's number 4, and let go. And 5, and let go. And 6, and let go. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna do another one of those stretches. So see how you're feeling. What is anything feeling more opened up? I feel like the back of my sacrum feels more open, but now my shoulders are feeling a little cranky because of that last move. Okay, so now we're gonna work with the upper shoulder girdle. So, just kind of feel your sternum and connect your hands together. Just bring your palms together softly. Let your palms feel each other. And then your thumb feels your sternum. And we're just going to see if the shoulder blades can get a little bit of movement. So it's like if you press your thumb into your sternum, don't do anything that's going to hurt yourself more. We want to increase small moves, tiny, tiny little moves in your shoulders. Okay. And now we're going to just kind of feel your clavicle. It's this bone that goes across. There are 2 little bumps near the middle. That's where it connects to the sternum. And you can kind of fall off those 2 bumps, and it just feels like it's stretching your whole neck just a little bit. And kind of move from one side to the other if you need to cross, if it's more comfortable for the arm and the shoulder. And breathe. This right here, this area is so important for taking a big deep breath. So we're just gonna open up this area here. And now we're gonna kind of, you can see the contrast with my shirt and my hand. We're gonna clasp our hand like this and just kind of hug that hand around the shoulder, down the arm where it feels like it's a comfortable reach. And then I found a spot right here that says, oh, that spot wants more of a squeeze. And then a spot back here that feels like a knot of rocks. Anyway, you're gonna find different areas on yourself and then do the other side. So we're just kind of falling off the clavicle onto the muscle of the rib cage and the shoulder area. And then it brings you to the corner of the shoulder and then down the arm. And then, so my thumb hurts when I press too hard here. So what's the answer? Don't press so hard. All right. So now we are going to shine our light up and across the room. So what we're doing is we're making that curve of our back. So we're like shining this light up, and that's going to give a little bit of a break to these muscles right here that are always like doing this, and we're on our phone and we're sitting like this. So we want to bring this up, like we're pulling up the muscles, and it's almost like when you pick up a baby, you can feel yourself pull up these muscles right here. And just see how that feels to have that pulled up. It feels good on my shoulder blades in the back, actually. And breathe. All right. And now we're gonna stretch out the abdominal muscles. We're gonna pull them out of our hips. So if it's comfortable to use your elbow, if it's comfortable to stretch up like you're screwing a light bulb, if it's comfortable to just, kind of tilt your body to the side. You do what works for you, but we're trying to stretch the abdominal muscles in that same way that we just did the shoulder girdle. We're trying to untuck those muscles from the hips. And you're just not allowed to fall over. That's all. So I kind of feel like I need to press my feet more into the ground. And it feels different if I bring my palm towards my head or if I bring my palm around, like I can rotate. That feels different in my arm, my hand, my abdominal area. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Just kind of see what feels the best for you. Great. And now we're going to do some swimming. So try and be fluid like you're in the water. The only thing that's solid is your feet are stuck to the ground and your rear is stuck to this chair. And we're going to bring some movement to the torso and the shoulders and neck and arms as if you're floating in a comfortable, like if you've ever been to one of those, like a warm hot tub or a warm therapy pool or something, or it's like a really hot day and you're feeling comfortable in the water.
Go. See you next week.
Okay. Sorry, we're dragging on our time today. See you later, Barbara.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to swim around, create some more movement. And we're going to end with a forward stretch and elbows back. And a forward stretch and elbows back. Big breath in the whole rib cage. And forward stretch. Can you do this, Lila? And elbows back. Hi. Forward stretch. And elbows back. All right. How are you feeling?
Oh, this is just great.
Good.
This is absolutely fine. Yeah.